Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of the Improvised Generation on Screen. To get our show started, we're going to ask you for a suggestion, and we'd like you to put it in the chat. We'd like to know from you a reason to travel, whether that is a Star Trek reason or a 21st century reason. Go ahead and type that in. And if you're not part of the chat right now, you can join the chat by creating a free Twitch account and then navigating back to Outpost 13's channel. Now, while you do that, I will tell you who we are for those of you who don't know. The Improvised Generation has run for 5 years to sold-out audiences in Los Angeles. We have created 5 seasons of fully improvised episodes in the style of Star Trek: The Next Generation. If you're bored and you're under quarantine, you can catch up on nearly all of our shows on our YouTube channel. And if you'd like to see the previous episodes from this season, you can subscribe to Outpost 13. Now, if you are enjoying the show today and you think, this is so nice to be enjoying theater. Previously, I used to pay a ticket for this, but right now I'm watching for free. We would encourage you, we would welcome you to make a donation to the Improvised Generation. We still do have upfront costs that it took to put this entire production up online, as well as keeping it running throughout the year. You can type !TIG donate into the chat for our PayPal link, or you can go to www.improvisedgeneration.com and you will find our PayPal link there. Thank you so much for supporting theater and the things that bring you joy through these trying times. Now, I think we're ready to begin our show. We asked you for a reason to travel, and the reason that our technical improviser, Rachel, has selected is, a long lost love. Thank you. And let's go check out the McGinley.
Personal log, Ensign Crispin. Well, I am enjoying my first few months on the McGinley. I graduated Starfleet Academy, it seems like not too long ago, but now I've heard that a certain exchange student who I had met during my studies might be making a visit. I shouldn't be this excited. I'm a member of Starfleet now, and I'm focused and I'm professional. But I'm also excited.
Well, it's good to have these exchange students come aboard. I'm sure it'll make everything, well, a little more exciting around here on the McGinley.
Do you really think that we need things to be more exciting, Commander? I think we do a pretty good job of it ourselves.
I just like the idea of having a group of people on here to keep us on our toes. After all, Boots, it can't be all guns and explosions all the time, can it?
No, I would hope not, Commander. I prefer explosions followed by guns.
Yes, that is the preferred order when it comes to things.
The USS Virginia is hailing us, Captain. Commander.
I know it's challenging not having Captain Thompson here, but for the time being, I guess this will have to do. Hailing frequencies. Did you say hailing frequencies open? I'm sorry, you threw me with that. What did you say?
I said the USS Virginia is hailing us. They are ready to intercept and beam aboard the exchange students.
Very good. Well, let's let them know we're available to receive.
Crispin, what was that little sound?
Oh, I think I've had a bit of a cold. It was a cough. It's definitely a cough. It was like a
They're hailing us. You should get down to sickbay if you have a little cough.
No, I'm perfectly fine. I'm fine.
Cross to the bridge.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
I'm down here, ready to receive the students.
Very good. Let us know when they're aboard.
All right, waiting on actually you. Have we hailed them?
Yeah, we have. We're ready to go.
Okay, great. Security is ready.
We're all ready. We should just go forward now and beam them on board.
Welcome to the USS McGinley.
Lieutenant Frost Klin.
How did you know my name?
I'm an old friend of Kristen's. His name is Quartz. Zachary Quartz.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Quartz. We've been expecting you.
Yes.
I can escort you to the bridge, but we can stop by your quarters if you have anything to drop off. I notice you have some bags.
Yes, will you be tending to them? I would like to explore the ship myself before the rest of my team comes aboard. It's traditional on the Virginia. We have many traditions. We don't wear the standard uniform. We don't do the standard protocols. I hope this doesn't upset you.
No. It would be my pleasure to take your bags to your room. I am head of security here on the McGinley, so if you need anything, feel free to check in. It's a pleasure to meet you, Corey.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship McGinley. Its continuing mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. Starring Paul Hungerford as Commander Jack Denton,
Scott Palmason as Dr. Alistair Scott.
Sarah Mountjoy Pepka as Lieutenant Janie Boots.
Matt Pittner as Lieutenant Frost Klin.
Hector Navarro as Lieutenant Berg.
1000. Lieutenant Jean-Marie as Ensign Hermia Crispin.
Hermia, it's so nice to see you again.
It is wonderful to see you too, Zachary.
How long has it been?
I think 2 years since my extended exchange program. It doesn't surprise me to see that you've made so much with your career already.
How do you like our new uniforms? They're understated. We are purely a science-based ship. Therefore, the regular uniforms, the regular protocols are, well, out of commission.
Oh, that makes sense. You always saw so many frivolous things, or as Starfleet, having too many frivolities about it. You wanted to be on a ship that was stripped down, purely science. You're so trapped in your own mind sometimes.
I might be studying systems, but it's not the only thing on my mind.
Boxes. Herg, can you help me move this box over to the side here?
Of course, Lieutenant. Sure are a lot of boxes for just a science officer visiting for a short period of time.
I know. Tell me about it. What's in these rocks?
Good one, Lieutenant.
No, I'm serious. What's his area of study?
You're serious? You think it's rocks?
Oh, I don't know what it is. I'm just curious what he's here studying. You know, does he study rocks? Does he study psychology? All these doctors coming on here.
Well, if you would like, Lieutenant, I can run some preliminary scans and some additional scans, ones that we don't normally do for visiting exchange members of the Starfleet Exchange Program.
As much as I want to tell you yes, I think we should get the commander's permission. He's a guest on the ship, and I don't want to intrude upon his personal items.
Understood. I just always try to play it safer than sorry. I believe that's the phrase.
Yeah. I think I taught you that. Better safer than sorry.
You did, Lieutenant. You sure did.
By the way, are you and I going to go out and take the runabout out again tonight?
If we have time, I'm up for it.
All right. That's a deal. I'll run it by Boots, and then you and I will take it out.
Sure thing. It looks like we're running something by the commander and then Boots, but they're different things.
Yes.
I realize, Commander, that it may ruffle a few feathers that a young buck like me goes into command, seemingly overnight.
Yes, I suppose it would ruffle a few feathers, but then again, no one ever got ahead by keeping those feathers unruffled.
That's what I say. That was my whole problem with Starfleet. Too many rules, too many regulations. Wouldn't you agree?
I prefer to think of Starfleet as boundaries that allow us to work within them, thereby not infecting or intruding on other people's set boundaries of themselves. Starfleet itself, setting up its systems, allow us to explore without offending anyone. And to me, that's a rather important value.
Values are important, Jack. I certainly know that when it comes to the heart.
Yes, I understand, Zachary. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm sure if there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask. Are you finding your quarters comfortable?
Very. You received my list of specifications.
Yes.
Nothing's been missed.
Yes, I was rather intrigued by your request. All your transport of boxes and your bags were sent aboard and have been stored accordingly.
Excellent. If we're to study systems and improve your process, we have to be prepared.
Yes, of course. I look forward to what you find out. Making the McGinley a tip-top ship is my top priority.
And he's brilliant. He has many ideas that, like you, many in the Starfleet higher ups would scoff at. But he doesn't back down at all. The way his brain works, the way it could take in everything and then just see inaccuracies and then pinpoint it. I mean, sometimes it's almost
you have been talking about this Zachary quartz for nearly 20 minutes straight. And during that time, I, by myself, have managed to recalibrate the structural system to compensate for the amount of weight that he brought on board.
20
and
minutes.
Blushing.
Has it been 20? It hasn't been 20.
It has been 20 minutes. So, you aren't just interested in how he operates systems.
Some might say, well, if you must know, there was perhaps a schoolgirl romance at one time, but I'm an ensign now in Starfleet, and Janie, you have to know that I respect my post very much. But it is also nice to see him.
Ensign Crispin, I, of all people, should not have to tell you that you can respect your post while still enjoying a little bit of fun.
Well, his work, I was thinking I could aid him. Oh God, do I sound like an idiot?
No, I'm reassigning you to the exchange program, effective immediately. I have one condition.
What is it?
You need to meet me in 10 forward at 900 hours tomorrow morning and tell me everything.
Dr. Scott, what is it that you wanted to see me about?
I got wind that you're going to take a shuttlecraft out, and you have permission from Boots.
Well, that has been Lieutenant Clin's MO as of late. He's trying to show me some maneuvers that aren't typically in Starfleet's manuals.
That's typical. But here's the thing. I know I promised I'd tell you which shuttlecraft is the fastest. But I can't. It'll break protocol. It's too risky.
Come on, Doctor. What if you broke protocol a little bit and told us which shuttle was the fastest? What harm would it do, really?
You have permission from Boots? You promise?
As far as Lieutenant Clint said, yes.
Right. I can tell you that shuttlecrafts 4 through 7 drag. 1, 2, and 3, they have a little more pickup. But you didn't hear this from me.
Lieutenant! Herg! Are you joining me down here, or am I gonna have to take the shuttlecraft out by myself?
Just wait. I'll be right down. Thank you, Doctor.
I was never here.
Oh, you've done good work here already, Zachary. The way that you can analyze our systems and see all the redundancies and see how we're wasting all this energy and time, you have a mind that's well, it takes no prisoners.
I could listen to you to talk for hours.
I'm helping you finish your work, Zachary.
The work is never fully finished. Is it, Hermia? It's always lingering, it's always there. Always waiting to be picked back up.
Well, yeah. Yes, I think that's what we have in common. That there's always a fascination with the work, and there's never a perfection that can be reached. There's always more to do.
Join me on the Virginia. We could use someone like you. Someone with your spit and vigor. Join us.
I've just began to get a foothold in here at the USS McGinley, and it's a fine ship.
But it's just that, it's a ship. Don't you remember? By Lake Onagawa? You said to me you wanted adventure. You wanted to do something different. This is old Starfleet.
I know. Starfleet has gotten so set in its ways, so comfortable. This isn't what it used to be about. They used to have more gusto in their actions, more aggression, more adventure. But everything has gotten so comfortable, so lazy. But the more I've been on the USS McGinley, I've thought to myself, maybe I judged too harshly. There are good people here. But what you say, it rings true.
Once all my boxes are opened, once everything is out, the analyzation modifications will be installed into every single sector of the ship, making it no different from the Virginia. It'll be updated, it'll be new, it'll be of the today's Starfleet, not the 10 years ago Starfleet. And so, why wouldn't you be on the same ship with me?
Lieutenant, are you telling me that our systems are slowing down?
That's correct, Commander, and I have not been able to get it straight. He brought so much weight onto the McGinley. I've never seen anyone arrive with so much luggage. It's not just luggage, Commander, it's boxes after boxes. Klin was moving it through quarters, took up an entire shuttle bay.
Yes, I'm aware. nothing seemed out of the ordinary. I'm curious, are the system analysis that's taking place, are they causing any disturbances within our own systems?
Our subharmonic systems are having trouble recalibrating time after time. It's putting a zero point 0.7 microscopic drag on our interstellar structure.
Are we able to compensate?
We are, but I'm having to steal it from other systems. All in all, Commander, we're not going to be back to Scruff until we get this stuff off the ship, and we don't even know what it is. Is it really necessary to his mission?
Well, I'm going to go down there and find out what's going on inside those boxes. You have the bridge, Janie.
We are now achieving a geosynchronous orbit with the ship. Lieutenant, I guess the floor is yours. What sort of maneuvers did you want to show off this time?
Well, I first of all would like you to show off a few of your own maneuvers.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, I feel like you're keeping something from me, Lieutenant Herg.
Well, you're not wrong. I know that I'm new on this ship, myself and Ensign Crispin, and I just feel like I have been playing it a little close to the vest, I think is the phrase, I believe. I will admit that I have wanted to, at times, bend or maybe even break some of the rules and regulations that we're so used to here in Starfleet, but I don't know, maybe it's this exchange that we're dealing with now, this quartz gentleman. It's just bringing something out in me.
What do you mean? Makes you feel uneasy or makes you want to break the rules?
No, not uneasy, but maybe more confident. Have you noticed the way that he carries himself, this Zachary Quartz from the USS Virginia? It's like he owns this ship. I've not seen any sort of confidence like that in a long time. Although, except, kind of reminds me of Dr. Scott a little bit. He also carries himself with a real, I don't know how to put it, but the point is that Quartz is just, it's inspirational in that way.
Huh. I guess I had a different take on him. Back when I was in academy, we had a term for this. It was called confidence versus bravado. Confidence is something that you have inside of you. It's a belief that regardless if someone tells you that something's wrong, you believe in yourself and you follow through. Bravado, on the other hand, is you throwing your weight around. Like when Mr. Quartz came aboard the ship and he had the head of security move all of his luggage to his room.
Wait a minute, the head of
See my
security?
meaning?
I understand, Lieutenant. I guess then that perhaps some of that bravado was rubbing off on me, but I'm going to try to refocus it. Try to really channel my inner confidence, as you said. Not bravado, confidence.
Yeah, don't misquote me, Herg. I think you have plenty of confidence, and I'd like to see you get more of it.
Wow. Thank you, Lieutenant. Get a load of this.
Come in. Commander.
I hope I'm not interrupting, Ensign.
I'm sorry, what was that? What did you call me?
Forgive me, I was informed that you were an ensign.
No, I am command. I was ensign a short time ago. But no, I am now command. We had a conversation. It's so funny when I have such a boyish face, a baby face, as some of the professors in Starfleet would say. They would often say, he's just a child.
Forgive my mistake. I'm just thrown by the fact that you don't wear a command uniform. I guess it caught me by surprise.
I think lots of things will catch you by surprise, Jack. It's a whole new world. Each one of these boxes will change the way that Starfleet looks at systems, studies systems, interacts with systems.
Yes, of course. I'm curious, Commander, what is it that is inside these boxes? We're receiving quite a large amount of drag from the amount of material you've transported onto the McGinley. I'm wondering if you could help me understand why we needed so many boxes filled with these, whatever they are. Maybe you could educate me on them.
Of course. This ship is much like an old Earth car. At a certain point, it becomes obsolete. It has
McGinley? Obsolete.
It has old hubcaps. It has an old gear shift. It has old buttons. These are just, they're skins. They're skins that tap into your computer that will modify them, to modernize them, to limit the number of crew you may need on a given mission. What if I were to tell you, Jack, that instead of 2,000 people aboard, you could have 200?
The risk would be much better. We wouldn't have to worry about so many lives being in danger. But, and again, we wouldn't have 2,000 minds trying to solve every problem.
2,000 minds trying to solve every problem. You sound like Professor DeFornay. I assume you studied underneath her.
Yes, of course. I had computer philosophy with her.
And she said one day Starfleet would get better. Starfleet would adapt these skins for every single station on your ship will do that. Have you noticed I only have about 3 or 4 crew members aboard with me? Why is that?
It's incredible. I'm curious, what are these items? They look like small, hairy, heavy spheres.
Yes, they're skins, if you will. Electronic skins for every single station on this ship. The Virginia has them at every single station, and we've eliminated 75% of our crew.
Woohoo! Herg, I didn't know you had it in you. Wow.
I guess that's my confidence shining through.
Some fancy flying there, my friend. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
How did you know to take out Shuttlecraft 3?
I'll just say that it was my intuition and I was confident in it.
Very good. If you don't mind, I'll take us back in. Me and Boots have plans tonight.
Certainly. At your leisure, Lieutenant.
Halt your flight, Starfleet.
What?
Uncloak us. As you can see, you are being engaged with the Cardassian ship Shellrock. Power down and let yourself be brought in.
Lieutenant, we're trapped in some sort of tractor beam. I can't break us free.
All right. Good thing we chose this shuttlecraft. Your intuition proved right. Put us in full reverse. This is Lieutenant Frost Clint of the USS McGinley. You have no right to tow us in. Release us or prepared to engage with Starfleet.
I think you'll find that we have more intelligence on your systems than you think. Try to run, and you might kill yourselves.
What do you mean they've been taken? The systems haven't even updated yet with my new skins.
Well, the vessel was outside in a orbit around the McGinley. The Cardassian ship came out of nowhere, a cloaked vessel, no less. Open hailing frequencies, will you please, Janie?
Hailing open.
Shellrock, this is Commander Jack Deadman of the USS McGinley. I believe you have a vessel of ours in your tractor beam. Release it immediately.
They are choosing not to respond, Commander.
Shields at yellow alert.
Shields at yellow alert, Commander.
Yes, I know. I just don't want to look so threatening that they do something to that shuttle.
I am now responding. Do you dare to challenge us, McGinley?
I dare to challenge anyone who puts the lives of anyone from this vessel in danger.
I think you will find that your shields are not as powerful as you think.
Commander, look at her. She's covered in the same type of skeins that you described to me. She's covered in the type of skeins that you said Zachary Quartz has brought on board.
This is impossible. All we need to do is let the skeins update. We can delay them for a day, and everything will be fine.
You didn't say that you had given the technology to the Cardassians.
Who else have you given this technology to, Quartz?
I spoke about it at a conference.
Commander, our shields are draining. They've got some sort of lock on us.
There is nothing wrong with a Starfleet officer engaging with all types of people, high-ranking, low-ranking, beings in the Federation of Planets and otherwise. There's nothing wrong with that.
The USS McGinley will be a shining, beautiful prize in a Cardassian crown.
Commander, come in. It's Shuttlecraft 2. This is Lieutenant Herg, Lieutenant Klin. They've taken us captive, Commander. We're hurt. But Klin and I are, captive.
We'll do the best we can, Herg. Stay safe for the moment.
They had some sort of technology that completely countermeasured our shields and our systems. I've never seen anything like it.
Are you still aboard the shuttlecraft?
No, we've been taken to their brig.
Commander, permission to get down to engineering with Crispin.
On your way.
Hang on, Clint. Hang on.
Looks like we're gonna have to hold canceled on that breakfast date, Crispin. So if you have anything to tell me, you better tell me quick.
I'm seeing the same readings you are. They've gotten into our systems. It doesn't make any sense. It's like they're reading us.
It's as if the Skeens themselves are organic and capable. The Skeens, somehow on the Cardassian ship, are also... Look at this. Look at this. Deck 17. An inordinate amount of organic material. It's possible that the Skeens are now spreading throughout the McGinley.
Lieutenant, permission to follow up on a hunch?
Better make it quick, Ensign.
Yes.
Quartz, I don't know what you've done to us, but you've hobbled us in some way. I want you to assist Janie Boots in getting this taken care of. But before you go, what is it that the Skeens don't like? What weaknesses do they have? Listen to me very carefully, Quartz, before you answer. What is it that the Skeens' weaknesses are?
All right. Stop talking to me like I'm a child. I'm a commander.
Then start acting like one!
The Skeens don't like to be attacked. They get defensive if an enemy surprises them too quickly. They needed another day to install, Commander. There's nothing wrong with them.
Nothing wrong with them, huh? Sounds like their only weakness is that they won't take charge. Very well. Guess I'll have to do this myself. Let's see. Targeting the Cardassian vessel. Opening fire now. Opening fire. Firing phasers. Shield hold.
Yes, we enjoyed that massage you just gave us. Please, massage us again.
Very well.
Commander?
Go ahead, Janie.
If we fire one more hit, we're gonna lose everything. You've got to back down and hold us off. Crispin's got an idea.
Very well. Falling back. Well, so much for fighting.
Berg, remember when I said the difference between bravado and confidence?
Yeah.
I have to admit, I'm feeling all bravado right now and no confidence.
I know how you feel, but I have the utmost confidence in our crew. I know they'll be able to get us out of here. Maybe there's something we can do to help signal them in some way.
We could create a distraction.
Yes.
All right, I got an idea. Remember the hide and seek technique?
We're doing hide and seek? Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Okay. I'll get the guards' attention, and then you know what to do.
Yes. Thankfully, I've been nursing this shoulder soreness so that they didn't handcuff me. All right, I'll hide, and you call on the guard.
Okay. Hey, Crocodile Head. Yeah, I'm talking to you. The other dude that was in here, he escaped. Yeah. Yep, Lieutenant Herg, that's right. He escaped. You don't believe me? Come and look. Yeah. Nice work. Hit him again. Herc, stop. That's enough. You got him. Well done.
Right.
All right. Now let's create a distraction till Boots and Hermie and the rest of us can get us out of here. Here.
All right. Can get rid of your cuffs.
Oh, Zachary. Oh, what have you brought on? This ship. Oh. 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 It's alive. Oh, God. Oh, and you're the queen. You're connected to all the others. Oh, you're beautiful and alien but you're hurting this ship. You're hurting this crew and my family, and I have to put a stop to it. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Something's changed. Commander, something feels different.
Ensign Crispin to the captain. To
Go
Commander
ahead.
Denman.
Go ahead, Ensign.
You should see that controls and power of the McGinley has resurged to normal. The skeins that Zachary, that Commander Quartz brought on board have been killed. Their queen has, and therefore all the colonies he set up on board have also retracted.
Well done, Ensign.
Commander, our shields are restoring. We've regained control.
Are you able to get a lock on our crew, our Herg and Clint?
Yes, Commander.
As soon as you have them, beam them aboard.
There's a little interference, but I'll get them as soon as possible.
Well, I'm sorry about your schemes, Quartz.
Lieutenant Herc to USS McGinley.
Go ahead, Go ahead. This is the McGinley.
Do you have us? Two to beam us the hell out?
Please. Well done, Herg. Well done.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's great to see you, Boots.
Hey, Frost. Next time you go on an adventure in a shuttle, don't leave me behind.
I won't. I brought you back a gift.
I'll be in sickbay.
afraid I'm not completely clear, Ensign.
It is my personal opinion that Commander Quartz engaged in science that is not only not allowed by Starfleet, but that go against our core beliefs. He used a living organism to further his own designs, and in doing so, put many of us in danger and acted against the interest of this individual life form. That is my report.
I understand. This must have been difficult for you. A lot
Sir.
of times. Go ahead.
Sir, what was difficult was thinking that everyone on this ship could be hurt or even destroyed. There were a lot of radical groups of thinkers I perhaps was a part of when I was still in academy. And the more I get real experience, the more I see that perhaps a slower and more careful route is the thing. I would like to say, I think Zachary meant well.
It's not often what we meant, but what we do that really matters. And what you did was put this ship first, Ensign. All the training in the world can't prepare you for that. That has to come from you. And I'm grateful that you're aboard this vessel.
Thank you, sir. Zachary, I wanted to say goodbye before you're transported to command for your trial.
I've been relieved of duty.
I know.
My command post has been revoked.
I know, Zachary. You should be happy they don't have you in cuffs right now.
You always kept me on my feet every time I wanted to fly.
Does that mean I held you back?
No, you grounded me, Ermia. I'm sorry. You went your own way and I went mine.
Perhaps that is what occurred. I still think your mind is brilliant. But when you're a member of a crew, you can't simply indulge in every last idea. You must put the lives of many before that. You must weigh that risk.
Perhaps in another life, we have our own ship. Where
Perhaps.
Thank you so much for joining us for episode 3 of the Improvised Generation on Screen. We have enjoyed being with you somewhere in the internet. If you enjoyed this show, we'd like to again say, hey, pay what you can, support the art that you love. You can donate by typing !TIG donate into the chat, or you can visit us at improvisedgeneration.com and you can find the link there. We'd also really like to thank our technical improvisers today who are improvising, not lights actually, but sound effects and live editing alongside with us. We had Rachel Wasserman on OBS, which is special effects and music and all of that to you. And we had Allison and Constanti on live Zoom editing. We also had John Mountjoy Pepka as the mod in the chat. If you enjoyed this show, please help us spread the word. You can tag us at Improvised Gen on any social media whatsoever. You can tell your friends, or you can be back here next week at Saturday at 2 p.m. PST for more Improvised Star Trek. And finally, one more thing. We are just a little bit over a week before the election. I think you know which one we're talking about. If you would like to get involved, and please get involved, don't just vote, but trek the vote. Go to trekthe.vote, where you can find volunteer opportunities to help spread the word with fellow Trekkies. Thank you so much and have a wonderful rest of your afternoon.